Hello guys, I am just pulling into University of Michigan in Flint. It is Monday morning at 7:15 a.m. So early, right? And I wanted to take you with me just because this is a really early morning and Mondays are usually people's worst days, and I don't mind Mondays, but that doesn't mean that my Mondays go perfectly. So I was going to tell a quick story to kind of emphasize that. Let me see if I can show you what I mean. Oh, quiet. Okay. So there's a parking spot. See that pole right there? There's parking spots right in front of that pole. Well, last week I parked right in front of one of those poles because it was a closed parking spot and it was still very dark outside like it is right now. That's weird. Anyways, I came in at like 7:30 in the morning and then didn't leave until about, what, I'd say probably 5 or 5:30 p.m. And when I came out, there was a ticket on my windshield right there, and it was for $25. Now, for those of you who know me, $25 is, it's not that big of a deal. I do have that much in my account, but I'm a college student, and money means a lot to me. I keep a very hard budget. And I did not mean to park there. If I had known that there was a sign on that parking spot by the pole that said, no parking anytime. But then there was an arrow that pointed outwards, like away from the parking spot. So I was like, okay, maybe they're talking about the driving aisle. And I was like, whatever, it's early morning, whatever, I need to get where I'm going, etc., etc. So I parked there, and then that's when I got the ticket. So what I did was I was just gonna pay it, but I was talking to my sister, actually through Snapchat, so not the most efficient form of communication, and she was like, you really should go appeal that, because I've heard of people who've gotten their tickets appealed by just going and talking to an officer. And I was like, that's stupid. I have the ticket. What's it gonna do to talk to an officer and be like, oh my gosh, I'm an American white chick with a Starbucks cup in my hand, and I don't want to have to pay the money, even though my parents are probably the ones paying it, so can you please just let it go? I was like, well, it's not gonna work. Well, kids, I'm not just a white girl with a Starbucks cup, because I probably can't afford the Starbucks. So anyways, the next day or something like that, I took my ticket to a security officer in one of the cars that go around campus, and he was like, I don't want to deal with this, so just go to the main office. So I did. I went to the main office, and she was super busy, and it turned out it actually wasn't the main office. It was like a local office. So she called a police officer in. She was like, can you please take this young lady over to the main office to talk to one of the administrator people? And who should be the police officer she called but the one that I'd seen in the parking lot. So it was like, I was sure that I'd annoyed him, and it was going to be super embarrassing. So, long story short, I got an escort to the main campus. It was just me and him in the car. It was great. I felt like I was going to jail or something. I got to this administration building, went in. He took me in. He was actually a really sweet officer. Talked to this woman, told her my situation. It was early morning. The sign had an arrow parking out. My parking was up to date. It wasn't expired. I would never do it again. I was a responsible human being who cared. And at the end of my little spiel, however you say that, she looked at me kindly, said, honey, don't do that again. She took the ticket out of my hand and crumpled it up and was like, have a nice day. And I was like, hallelujah, dun 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 dun. I really like the Handel's Messiah. Anyways, I was so excited and elated, and I practically gave that police officer who had helped me like a hug, and he was like slowly backing away, and I was like, thank you. I was like, I'll be careful, and he was like, okay, have a great day, and I was like, I will. So that's my story for Monday, which means that since I don't have a ticket on my windshield right now, my Monday's going pretty good, guys. I mean, granted, I have a test I'm about to fail on Thursday, and like a ton of chemistry to do today, but you know what? Today's a good day. God gave me a new day. He woke me up, or my alarm clock woke me up, but he gave me breath in my lungs. He gave me life. He's given me joy, and I have the ability to choose joy. So you have a choice to make too today, and I don't care if you have a ticket for $500 or if this is like a Starbucks pumpkin spice latte kind of day. Choose joy, all right? Choose it. See you later.